I am broadcasting on all AM frequencies. I will be at the South Street Seaport every day at midday, when the sun is highest in the sky. If you are out there, if anyone is out there, I can provide food, I can provide shelter, I can provide security. If there's anybody out there, anybody, please, you are not alone.
So, I was looking for CERN in Chicago, and funny enough, this is where it led me to. And this is not, there's no CERN here. There's a bunch of ducks in a really nice nice park. And I was like, what the hell? So, anyhow, so I looked it up, you know, where I had to do more research, because obviously CERN isn't here, right? And if you don't know, in 1972, the CERN in Chicago, here in this city, is where the 1,000 time unexplained spike happened in power. And they couldn't understand why it happened, but it demonstrated enough that it was worth, oh man, I just stumbled upon a big old crane. Wow. This is probably the closest I've ever been to a crane. I don't want to disturb him. He's just kind of sitting there. He's sleeping. Can you guys see him? He's probably tired. He's right there. And now he's looking at me. Hey, buddy. I won't bother you. In fact, I'm going to move on, because he's probably tired. So, something going on over there too. So in 1972, they had a unexplained spike in power, and that helped push to get the contract actually signed for France and Switzerland, the land contract that they needed to create the massive, you know, the big, large Hadron Collider. So anyhow, so I had to do more digging and more looking into it. And when I did, there is a lab called Fermilabs, and I completely forgot about Fermilab. Completely forgot about that. And Fermilabs is actually where the Large Hadron Collider is at. Here. And so, and that, the actual, I looked at the oversight to actually see the land there for the Fermilab one here, and it's a figure 8, just like the one in France and Switzerland, 8 being a number 8, right? You know, the infinity sign. But anyhow, so yeah, so that's where I got to go. So I looked it up to find out their address. I got their address. It just so happens it's an hour and something away from here. So it's just outside of Chicago. Actually, it's not right actually in Chicago. It's just on the outskirts of Chicago. But so I'm like, yeah, well, there's a lot of wildlife over here. So I was like, yeah, I'll go there and just go see. You know, the whole thing is I'm not expecting anything to happen when I go to CERN. The only thing I want to do is I just want to get somebody there to confirm that, yes, in 1972, there was a 1,000 time spike in power. They have somebody, you know, just admit to, you know, say, hey, yeah, in 1972, there was a, you know, a massive event that happened. Which you can look this up yourself on CERN's website. You go to CERN's website and you go on there and you look up, you go on there and you look up, oh, look at that over there. You look up 1972, because it goes down through the years, and you look up 1972 and you can see that what I'm talking about. So it's documented. It's well documented in there. It's well documented in CERN's on their website. And that happened here in Chicago. You know, this massive event that happened for CERN. So anyhow, I also saw Fermilabs just had a major upgrade for something that they just built in 2020, connecting 2020 1972 CERN together, right? The one here, not the one that was built after 1972 because of what happened with the 1972 event. It was the one that happened here. So the one that happened here in 1972, there was a massive event, and in 2020 they had a you see this? It's pretty amazing. In 1972 they had a massive event, and in 2020 they actually had a major upgrade that was done to Fermilabs and the Large Hadron Collider here. And they had found something else that happened. There was like some major thing that happened in 2020. I'm not really understand all the science about it, you know, like the song Rocket Man. I don't understand all the science. Just my job, 5 days a week. Wow, look at that. This is pretty cool. I don't know what this is for, but pretty damn cool. Yeah, so this is in Chicago. Oh, no, I don't want to disturb you. I don't want you to run out in front of that car. Go to that tree over there. Just looking for a place to store a nut for the winter. A nut. Anyhow, probably people think I'm crazy, but you know, I just present evidence, right? Like the thing with last night and seeing the Draconians popping in and out. There's really no reason to talk about it because I don't think anybody else sees it. So it's just like, what's the point, you know? I recorded it and I went back and watched a tape and I couldn't see it on the video. So it's just like, well, maybe it's just my eyes playing a trick on me. But however, I do want to say that what are those? I did want to say that there's supposed to be angels up there or eagles up at the top, up there. There's a lot of goose shit here. I did want to say that last night when I was seeing what I thought looked like Draconians popping in and out over top of, you know, Chicago City, that there was somebody tagged NWA on there. What a bunch of assholes. Anyhow, sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, okay, yeah, those are eagles up there. That makes sense. You know, because they worship the bird god. That is a pretty amazing piece of art there. So yeah, my ears were ringing when that was happening. It just kept like real heavy buzzing, you know. And when I got close to over here, and I thought, okay, yeah, I'm coming up to CERN, my ears started, that ringing came back again. So I was like, okay, maybe, you know, this is it, you know. But obviously not. So maybe that's just nothing. I don't know. For some reason, I had never had it happen like that, like here, like it's happening here. Like every once in a while, you get like a buzz in your ears. You guys know what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that once in a great while. But since I've been here, it's been like going off and on, like some high frequency buzz. You know, it just keeps ear piercing. But yeah, I just want to go there. And oh, I did want to say also too that I saw on the website that it says that visitors are welcome as long as you show proper ID. Then you can come in, which I have proper ID, improper ID. But they said you're welcome, but then it said it's closed to the public since 2020. Now I don't know if they reopened it yet, but they said because of the virus and stuff that they closed it down. And if you don't know this too, by the way, Chicago is still under heavy mask mandates here, as well as I noticed that there's like rarely any police officers. And I don't know what that's about, but there's like barely any cops other than that thing that happened last night, which was very strange, with the guy standing out next to my van, and then the cops sitting there, and then they all take off at once. But yeah, I just want to go there, and if somebody's there and they'll let me in, that would be cool. If they're not, then, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm not really expecting anything amazing to happen when I go out to Fermilabs, but I just want to get them to confirm, you know, have somebody there to actually voice say it, you know, hey, yeah, 1972 there was something that happened, and maybe somebody knows a little bit more information about that. That would be cool. But obviously, you know, because when I went to Alcor, it was the same thing. I just wanted somebody to confirm that I just wanted to see if Alcor actually existed, and it was there, and it was there. And I just wanted to get somebody to confirm that, you know, yeah, 1972 is when it was established, which they did. And things are changing right now, right? Because now Max, it actually changed the information, and now they're trying to claim that they were open, that it's been established since 1968 or something like that. So obviously what I'm doing is actually changing things, because they have been paying attention, because they've been saying 1972 since 1972. Then I go there, I do the videos on them, and now all of a sudden they changed the date to 1968 or whatever, and they even put up a new plaque on the wall, right? And Max made a point to point that out, that they put up a new plaque on the wall. And he didn't say it was a new plaque, but you guys can go back and watch my video when I went to Alcor, and you can see that plaque wasn't there. And you can see on the front door, literally on the front door, Alcor, it says established in 1972, and then the lady also confirms it too. And it's just all there, but yet it's changing things, right? Same thing what the CIA did with their that crane is still sitting there. Same thing with the CIA and them changing their information on. How you doing, buddy?
I'm just a guy, homeless guy, clean park.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's
I
nice.
I paid for it, but I just keep it clean.
Oh really?
Yeah, me and my wife both, we live over here in the tent. We homeless, but I took it upon myself. We've been here down in Chicago. We come from Mississippi. We've been in Chicago for about 3.5 years. And what I do is, I take it upon myself, and we live in the tent. Her legs is gone. I'm diabetic, she's diabetic. I'm 68 years old. My name Ralph, and I don't mind keeping the park clean, because this is a beautiful park. You know, when you can sit up here, watch the sun come up, and watch it set, it's a beautiful scenery.
And so you're homeless, but you help keep the park cleaned up, and you just do that on your own.
I do it on my own.
Yeah,
you know,
that's awesome.
I've been doing it, like I said, almost 3.5 years now.
Wow.
And in 2 months, me and my wife, she fussed at me today. It's our 35th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And she fussed at me because the past 4 days, 2-3 days, you know, the weather ain't been real good. I usually wash cars out here, but to make ends meet.
Yeah.
But she's a woman, so therefore I'm gonna make sure my wife, I fend for my wife.
Yeah.
I protect my
she don't have her legs anymore?
No, she lost her
Wow.
legs by diabetes. So therefore, what I do is, in the days our 35th wedding anniversary, but she fussed at me. I never cussed her, never fussed at her, never hit her.
Yeah.
That's what a real man does. I just clean the park up. People, they commend me. They say thank you. One lady told me yesterday, Miss Monica, she lives across the street there. She's got big, she owns her own building. She said, you know, we need to give you a big old plaque or something, because I keep this whole park. I just clean this whole park up.
That's beautiful. It's a massive park too. It's big. Have you heard of the Moth Man prophecies?
Moth
Do you
Man?
know who Moth Man is?
Who is it?
Okay, so in 2017 they said that they spotted there was like over 50 sightings of Mothman here in Chicago. And Mothman is like it's a man with big bat-like wings.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
Me
about?
and my wife, we both seen it before.
Did you seen it too?
We seen it. We both seen it before.
Where'd you see him at?
We seen him back over there around or the northern side, where like Diet Grammar School is. You see him in that area around there and around USABA.
Does he fly around or what?
He flies around. It flies around.
Yeah.
It takes off flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought we was hallucinating or something, but he's standing about that tall.
Yeah.
And he take off.
It's big old bat wings.
Big old bat wings.
Can you describe him?
He ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly in the face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the wings, you can actually cover itself up. Like this, like a bat. It covers itself up. You won't see the face or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But when they open the wings up like that, he just take straight off.
Yeah.
Everybody thought we was talking, lying to them. There's a few other homeless people that was over there. They even witnessed it.
And they saw the same thing
They saw
too.
the same thing.
Yeah.
We all saw the same thing. It's the Moth Man. That's there. I know now. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just call it. I just say it was some type of creature.
Yeah.
You know, but it actually flies around here.
Welcome. You can call me Radix, the ultra neutral, the one from 72. Doing more and more research and more digging, it now is more apparent to me that we are in a natural reality dealing with an alien species that has hacked time. And because of that, they have left a huge piece of evidence, which is the year 1972, and how that year actually connects to the year 2020, and how I am the only person in the world that is educating people and bringing the message and was able to predict the election in 2020 through great detail, as well as other predictions that also came true that have to do with looking at the year 1972 and the time hack and how it affected the year 2020 and will lead us into civil war, as well as a galactic war that is clearly upon all of us that is coming down. And you'll see that evidence by coming here and looking at the evidence that I present. I'm also going to be teaching you things about how flying saucers work, things about different alien species like the reptilians, the Anunnaki, and about the Greys, because I myself had a reptilian experience where my mind was unlocked, and that is one of the great reasons why I'm able to present all of this knowledge, because up until the year 2017, when my mind was unlocked, not long after that, I was starting to able to see the holes in the reality, see all the connections of the things that were going on that led to a time hack, which tells us learn from them and push forward as humanity, and not to suppress one another and suppress our own species. So if you're ready to have your mind unlocked, if you're ready to receive the message that nobody else in the world is talking about, if you're ready to see the truth, if you're ready to understand and look at the evidence, then welcome to Rat X Files.